So the primer I like to use, well, the one I've been using lately is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. Very affordable. It's like $8 for this. I have extremely oily skin. It's best to get a base off whatever skin type you are. I have extremely oily skin. So, but I like to say I have oily combination because there are times I get drying spells, but it usually happen in the winter time or when it's cool outside. So yeah, you want to spread it around good. And again, just like we do our primers, just like we did with our eyelash glue, you want to make sure that you let your skin soak it in. Same with skincare. I have to do a skincare video. That's what you're gonna have to do. So now that we got this set, we're gonna wait at least 60 seconds for this to set, and then we'll go with our foundation. Now that we done let it set, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. The foundation I'm using today is Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. And let me just tell you, and excuse me, that is my ring. And let me tell you, this is probably my favorite foundation. Because why? Because this one has me down not only by my skin tone, it also gets my undertone as well. And how I do it, I like to put it back of my hand. I'm gonna do like maybe 2 pumps. That's really all you need, because this is actually a very thick solution or formula, I guess the better word to use. So it doesn't take that long for it, but I like to put it back of my hand to warm it up, because again, the warmer it is, the easier it is to spread. So we're gonna let this sit in the back of my hand maybe a couple minutes, and then we're gonna start to blend it in. You see how it kind of already, compared to how it was, you see how it kind of already spread it? I mean, it's already warming up. So let's go ahead and start put in our face. You see how good it blends with my skin? Yeah, that's why I F with this. Out of all the skin, all the other foundation I have, this is the one that's always gonna be ready. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my buffer brush, and I freaking love the brush. Look here, every makeup artist, whether you're a makeup artist or not, I don't consider myself a makeup artist, but anytime you're doing makeup, I highly recommend you invest into a buffer brush. This is the Morphe M173, and this brush is the bomb because it is so multi-useful. You can use it for almost anything, from concealers to getting around here. Cause what I'm doing, I'm getting my foundation, and I'm going around the creases that it cannot reach. So yeah. And what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna get my other Elcie velvet sponge, and this is damp. That's why it looks so large compared to the dry one. You look how much larger it is. The wetter it is, the huger it gets. It gets big. So, and I already have damped this before I really started it, so that could be ready for this moment. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna use it to blend it out so you don't look too cakey. And what I actually forgot to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I forgot to go up here to put it underneath my brow bone. So back into this palette, I'm going into Angel. It's like a little light gold, and I'm gonna put it right this under here. Woo, look at that. Kind of did it over here. I did kind of do it over here, but this one got a little washed. But yeah. And if you feel that's a little too bold for you, like right now it's a little too loud, but that's okay. Ain't nothing that a little beauty blender cannot tone down for. Okay, I want this very subtle. I don't like it too loud. Now that we got our foundation on, I got my highlight under my brow, I'm going to go in with concealer if I can find it. And I know I didn't find it. Here it is. And I'm going to use Colourpop Deep Dark 50, and this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. They used to sell this in Ulta, and for some reason they stopped carrying it, so now you got to go back to ordering it online. When it comes to choosing like your concealer, you want to choose at least a shade or two lighter, especially if you want to go for a highlight look. So I like to do little specks down the center of my nose, because I think I have a pretty large nose. That, and I'm gonna do it right here on my forehead. I'm doing on my chin, and I like to do it around my mouth because sometimes there be some shadows right here. I'm not sure why, but yeah. I'm gonna put this right here as well. And what we're gonna do with our damp beauty blender, we're gonna start blending this out. You have to start blending out really good. And I like to go up with it and look down too, so it can get underneath my eye. That's why I do the under waterline last, because of this moment here. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna spray my face with MAC Prep Prime. This is pretty much one of the top prime sprayers in the game. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, they probably created the whole prime thing to begin with. But yeah, I'm gonna spray this and I have to keep going on. This is gonna keep it looking really fresh, very moist without it really looking patchy or cakey. I really like Smashbox white water primer the best, honestly, but I haven't purchased that in forever and I don't know why. I need to go back and purchase it and really show y'all what it look like. This ain't, don't get me wrong, MAC is considered the OG in this, but yeah. Next one I'm going to use, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty. This is her Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. When you have oily skin like myself, a setting powder does wonders for you. Even pressed powder, but I don't have any pressed powder on me, unfortunately. But this does the trick, and you about to see why. And I'm gonna use my wet one, and I'm going to just press it right in here. Especially up in my nose where I do get oily. You see how smooth that looks? Like, you don't even see the line anymore. That's what the powder kind of does. It blurs a lot of imperfections. I mean, imperfection is beautiful, but hey, it doesn't hurt to want to hide it every now and then. So while I'm letting this sit on my face for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my bronzer or my contour. And this is the Fenty Beauty Instant Warm Bronzer. It's really a bronzer. And this is Mocha Mami. And I love this contour. You see how much depth it gives? Ooh, look at that. I tell you, the darker the better. You don't want it too, let me take that back. You don't want it too dark. It'll make it look like you ain't cleaned your face. So I ain't gonna say all that. But you do want a nice one. And I like to flush it a little bit. Now, I like to also, you don't have to do this part, but I personally do. Because I have a very distinctive nose. At least I like to think I do. So I like to do the contour right between my nose, on the side of my nose as well. And I like to curve it around. Especially if you have a prominent nose. That's probably what you want to do. Now I'm going to get this damp brush. Not damp brush, damp sponge. And I'm going to even. And now we're going to sit here and blend everything else in as well. Now, this part could be a hit or miss, depending on how good you is. Me, some days I get this right and some days I don't. And we're going to do this outer line. Now, I'm going to go with the black. And I'm just going to go right around it. Just a little bit. I'm not going to go all the way over there. Now, we're going to use our mascara. And we're going to be combing out. I do have a smaller one like this, but I don't think it works as good. There's one by Hank and Henry, I believe the brand is called. And they actually got a really good one. I haven't gotten around to order it. I don't know why. But yeah, I heard that looks really, really nice for bottom lashes. And another thing we're going to do is we're going to add a highlight to this. And we're going to mess around in this. I have so many highlights, not even funny, but we're going to go into one of these. I'm not sure if you can see it because it's it's a really blinding one. I will definitely say that. So you may not be able to see it but it's about darn near white anyway. So what we're going to do is, let's see which one would be good. I guess we could use this little brush. This is another Morphe brush. This in JH009. This is the one with Jaclyn Hill. And you know what? I may go with this center one. Or do I want to go with gold? I may want to go with gold. I haven't used gold in a while. And we're just gonna put this right here. Yeah, this is pretty. And you kind of want to hit, you want to put it to where the sun will hit you. Like if you were to look in the light, you want something that's gonna pow, hit you dead in your face. And that's where you want it. And sometimes I put on the tip of my nose and right here. But yeah. It's so pretty. Last but not least, this is the lip part. I'm gonna put something on my lip. My lip's feeling dry for some reason. And I like to use, hold on. Well, I like to use fresh hydrating lip balm that you can get at Sephora. It's one of my favorite things I like to use on my lip. Yes, it's a Come in Peach. I personally like to use the caramel one, but I think my caramel's in my bathrooms. But this was the one. This one here is in peach. It come in different type of flavor. Like I know it come in lemon, coconut, caramels, strawberry. They had limited edition chocolate. Yeah, it's really neat. I love it. I've been using it now for the past couple of years, and it has not failed me. All right, what I'm gonna do is I am going to line my lip with a lip liner. I normally do this most of the time. You don't have to do it with a lip liner, but a lip liner does make a bit of a difference because it kind of gives you a nice, even look with your lips, and also help you sometimes actually help keep your lipstick in place longer too. So I'm gonna use a MAC. I'm using MAC lip liner in chestnut, and let me tell you something. This MAC chestnut lip liner is brown girl friendly universe. Okay, like every brown and black girl should have this lip pencil. Period. You should always have it. It is the bomb. And I'm gonna line my lip. So what we're gonna use is you use this Dose of Color lipstick in Stone. It's like a nude, it's like a muted pink. Oh, this is pretty. This is real pretty. Most of the time, I will not press my lips together. But considering I'm going for an ombre neutral look, that's why I'm pressing my lips together. Other than that, I would not recommend you press your lips together when put on lipstick, simply because you not only will wear off the lipstick, it'll make it look real chappy, I guess the word is due. It'll look real dry and chappy and very dried out. So majority of the time, don't press your lips together. But for this particular look, I'm going to do that because I'm going to go for a neutral pink, light pink natural lip. And I may go over it a little bit more with a lip pencil. We are going to set everything where I set in spray. I do have multiple, but this is the one that was closest to me, and this is Morphe's Continuous Setting Spray. It's supposed to set everything in place. Well, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed myself, and I hope you enjoyed watching me put this look all together. So, as a final review of everything, the Morphe and Maddie Ziegler palette is okay. It's not the best palette that Morphe has, though. Let me just let you know that part. It's not the best one. In terms of quality, I feel it could have been a lot better. I personally want to call this too much of a brown black girl friendly palette. It don't give me that type of vibe. But the colors, especially this like this purple, did came out quite okay. Better than I thought it was going to do. However, on a scale 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this palette a 7. Yeah, about a 7. It's not bad. I think it's good for those who are new to makeup or trying to fill themselves out with different colors. I think it's really good for that. And plus, it's not expensive. It's only $25. So you can get it at any local Ulta or online. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Let people know who I am, where they can find me. You can also follow me on Instagram, precious_pebbles. And don't forget to comment and subscribe and like this video. I will see you all next time.